If you're serious about getting cattle bred, if you're serious about having bulls that are super fertile to turn out with cows, if that means a lot to you, I would say to try the Concept-Aid mineral. They're born healthier, they grow better, they'll wean heavier, on the Concept-Aid mineral versus Brand X. And I would argue you'd be hard pressed to find something else that's cost 4-8 cents a day on your investment that would get you those kind of returns.
Hello and welcome to The American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. On today's show, we'll be discussing the most important trait in beef production, reproduction, and how nutrition plays a significant role in the reproductive success of your cow herd. Our guest today is VitaFerm Incorporated, widely known for their VitaFerm products. Specifically on today's program, we're going to look at the VitaFerm Concept-Aid product, which is working well for all types of cattle producers. Fertility is crucial to the success of any operation. And to achieve maximum results, you need a superior breeding mineral. Concept-Aid mineral is a brilliant nutritional product that is focused on maximizing performance and reproductive efficiency. Today we'll talk with producers who use Concept-Aid in their programs, as well as learn more about the tools and assistance Biozyme can offer producers of all sizes. We've got a great show for you today. We're glad you joined us. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after these words.
Barber Ranch's third annual Red and White Holiday Light Sale will broadcast live from the Superior Livestock Studio in the stockyards of Fort Worth, Texas at 5:30 p.m. Central on Saturday, December 12, 2015. This is your chance to select from the absolute top end of Barber spring-born females, which will include many future foundation cows and donor prospects. In addition to the live lots, there will also be 100 frozen embryos for sale. For more information or to view the online catalog, go to barberranch.com.
When forage quality is low, power your cow herd with Concept-Aid power products, Power Keg, Power Meal, and Power Tub. All three deliver natural 20% protein and are fully fortified with VitaFerm, the digestive enhancer, and Concept-Aid levels of vitamins and minerals like copper, zinc, and manganese. Concept-Aid power products include the minerals your cattle need to maximize reproduction and health, which means you don't have to feed minerals separately. Concept-Aid power products for cattle on mature forages, crop residues, or low-energy hay. Learn more at VitaFerm.com.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. Biozyme Incorporated has served the agriculture industry as an innovator in the fields of animal nutrition and the microbiology business for more than 60 years. The company offers a complete line of high-density, highly available vitamin, mineral, organic trace mineral, and protein supplements for animals. Livestock producers involved in cow-calf, seed stock, and show ring settings know the value of VitaFerm, SureChamp, VitaCharge, and Concept-Aid product lines.
Reproduction is very, very important. Obviously, we're a seed stock operation. We do run a commercial cow herd also, but focusing on the seed stock, reproduction is so important on, as far as your mineral and nutrition status has to be there to cut down on the non-productive cow days. If we think about it, especially in 2-year-old animals, we're asking those 2-year-olds to calve out, breed back, and they need to calve, within a year of the last time they calved. So you're talking about 365 days. Gestation is 283, give or take. So really you have 82 days for those cattle that can remain open and kind of just growing on pasture or growing on some feed. And 2-year-olds are still growing. So that's really, really hard for them to do because, they got to clean up, they got to get back ready to be able to breed. And we're talking get them done in 83 days. So that's a lot to ask for them. And we won't, they need to do that because, we're not in an open cow, doesn't make you any money, and it's your bottom dollar. So I think you know, that's why the reproduction is so important on just cutting down on non-productive cow days and getting a product on the table.
The most important trait in beef production is reproduction, and without your cows having a calf, it's costing you money. We try to develop a product with Concept-Aid that helps you formulate your program to succeed when you're going into the breeding season, because the most expensive cow in your place is an open cow. And so with our Concept-Aid product, with the high levels of vitamin E, the organic trace mineral pack, and the fortification that we put together in one pack, along with the VitaFerm Advantage, allow you to see the most reproductive success that you can to make sure your cows come home with a calf each year.
Biozyme is the company behind the well-known and trusted line of VitaFerm animal nutrition products. This includes Concept-Aid, a highly fortified vitamin, mineral, and organic trace mineral specifically designed to target fertility and conception. Not only do producers have the opportunity to feed Concept-Aid in a loose mineral, Biozyme also offers the Concept-Aid Power products. Each Concept-Aid Power product combines 20% all-natural protein with a bag of Concept-Aid mineral. Therefore, instead of having to feed protein and mineral separate, they've combined two products into one.
Biozyme was founded over 50 years ago by a gentleman named Larry Ehlert, who was probably at least 40 years ahead of his time when he started the business, because he believed that through nutrition you could allow animals to completely express their genetics, and that nutrition played a big role in genetics. And at that time, people didn't really think of nutrition that way. My role is to try to keep that passion going, to try to make sure that we have products that allow animals to reach their full potential, and that we have just as much passion for our products that Larry Ehlert had for the products he founded over 50 years ago. And I feel that we have an obligation to show and share that passion everywhere we go.
Biozyme Incorporated is committed to improving animal health and performance naturally. They do this with their foundation product, VitaFerm. VitaFerm is a natural feed additive that acts as a prebiotic, increasing digestibility to maximize the energy value of feed. VitaFerm is the only product on the market that uniquely stimulates both the bacteria and fungi in the digestive system.
At Biozyme Incorporated, we're with you long after the sale of the mineral product. We have a company that offers a staff of nutritionists that can help you formulate rations. We offer free forage testing. We've got sales force that are very experienced in both the commercial and seed stock industry that can help you with any other needs that you may have in terms of marketing or connecting within the industry to help maximize profit for your operation.
In addition to providing high-quality vitamins, minerals, and protein supplements, the key ingredient in our entire line is our VitaFerm. One of the best features that a producer can relate to as far as what VitaFerm is going to do, we're going to increase digestibility. Every mouthful that goes in, regardless of quality or consistency, they are digesting it more thoroughly. As they're doing that, the cow, the ruminant animal, is actually creating or making energy and protein. Energy in the form of the volatile fatty acids. Our research has shown that every day that that animal goes into that feeder and gets its daily supply of vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals, that VitaFerm is internally helping that rumen synthesize more energy from that diet, equal to you, Mr. Producer, of hand feeding over a pound of corn a day. The same energy factor. It's there. Take advantage of it. Same way with protein. Those microbes are eventually harvested by a ruminant animal as what they call microbial protein. Again, documented research has shown that VitaFerm in the diet increases microbial protein, which would be the equivalent as if you were going to hand feed a pound of soybean meal, or a pound of cottonseed meal, or a pound and a half of distillers, or using more grass hay and less legume hay. So many, many different scenarios to play out to show the economic benefit of VitaFerm. It's there, take advantage of it. Why would you want to leave that kind of extra feed value on the table?
The golden thread in all of Biozyme's products is VitaFerm. VitaFerm is the only product on the market that uniquely stimulates both the bacteria and fungi in the digestive system. VitaFerm is the most researched direct-fed microbial on the market today, with more than 130 peer-reviewed research studies. In addition, Biozyme purchased their own research farm.
We have reams and reams of research, many peer-reviewed university studies. In 2012, we made the decision to purchase our Biozyme Winding River Research Farm. We've got a lot of documentation in the lab and at university. We do a lot of work out here. We know we've got a good product. VitaFerm performs, but we always strive to make a good product even better. So that's what we use the research farm for, is to see what little things we can do to make VitaFerm even more effective. We do some trials on some live animals here and collect that data. And when that data looks positive, looks like some things that maybe we can take VitaFerm to a new level, then we're going to take it to the institutions.
Whether your operation uses natural service, AI, or embryo transfer, it's important to have a sound nutrition program that can help you maximize the number of calves on the ground each year.
Today's market, obviously 2014 was a record year for feeder calf prices, so it would be real easy to say that any animal was worth $1,500. So from the advantage of feeding Concept-Aid and getting one more calf, as the slogan goes, is worth $1,500. But if you start taking that on a percentage basis on a set of 100 cows, just for simple math, and you're going to increase your consumption by 1%, 2%, that money adds up in a hurry. And then you add value to these cattle like this particular set of cows, purebred, fall calving bulls that'll be 18 months old in the sale. Those bulls averaged $6,500 in our sale last year. So it's pretty simple math, and you start, everybody thinks that mineral's expensive. When on a per bag basis, you can't look at it. It's on a per cow per year basis. It's a couple extra bucks.
Today's rancher has an assortment of technology and tools. However, it makes sense to go with proven products and a company that stands behind their customers and understands that reproduction is the #1 priority in any cow-calf operation. We'll be right back with The American Rancher. Stay with us.
The wait is over. Superior Livestock is now offering an online store where you can buy everything Superior. From ball caps, vests, jackets, gloves, and more, Superior's online store has what you're looking for. Plenty to choose from for men and women, whether you're shopping for yourself or in need of that perfect gift. Go online today at superiorlivestock.com and click on our online store. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. We've learned today that well-managed nutrition programs keep cattle reproductively healthy, which pays measurable dividends. Concept-Aid is a highly available vitamin, mineral, and organic trace mineral supplement that contains VitaFerm. The Concept-Aid line of products are designed to increase first service conception, target cycling, increase milk production, shorten calving intervals, and increase the overall reproductive success of your cow herd. Here's more on our story.
At Biozyme Incorporated, we believe that producers should utilize a year-round mineral program to see the greatest success in their cow herds. And kind of the anchor product in our year-round mineral program is Concept-Aid mineral, and we utilize that during the breeding season. That mineral's developed with organic trace mineral pack in there to see the most benefit for a reproduction standpoint, high levels of vitamin E, and along with different phosphorus options to meet different nutritional programs. Forage utilization is key in any beef cow herd, and we see with the VitaFerm advantage, whether you're feeding hay or they're grazing in pasture, VitaFerm allows for greater digestibility of those forages in the rumen. Allows you to extend and maximize what you have. Your resources that you have available allow you to get more out of what you have currently available. And so that's the important part about the VitaFerm advantage.
I'm a 5th generation purebred Angus breeder. We got 2 parents that were both Angus breeders, married together. My mother originally from Tennessee, Dad from South Central Kansas. Dad left that operation at the age of 25, and they went out, when they got married and went out on their own, and that's where we're at today. So we're kind of a spin-off of a longtime family operation. Our focus is make the cattle as good as we can in all regards. We think by doing diligent AI work and sire selection, that we'll have cattle that are more than acceptable and well above breed average from an EPD profile standpoint, but make these cattle as good in terms of feet and legs, stout muscle, dimension, body, flesh and ability, make them real world cattle that work for cattlemen across the country. Anytime we calculate phenotype, it's half genetic, half nutrition. So obviously we're standing here in the middle of the Flint Hills. We've got a great operation in terms of grass and environment there, but at the same time, 3 years ago when we started using VitaFerm products, we really didn't have a mineral program before that. We bounced around between maybe name brand generics, if you will. Never really saw the advantages that we were desiring to see. When we switched to VitaFerm, it was, I would say, a 3 to 6 month grace period and nearly immediately, but not only body condition score, but overall herd health. And then the following fall, in one particular herd we cut our opens in half on a percentage basis. We are on a year-round VitaFerm program. Whether it be, fitting, there's different lines of product that we need to use per season. Here at this particular place where we're at today is a strictly fall calving operation. So these cows are calving as we speak. We're moving into conceptate from a cattleman's blend to conceptate. The heifer calves that were weaned 60 days ago, we go straight into conceptate to prepare them for breeding, as well as the 2-year-olds. As soon as about 30 days previous to calving, we go ahead and start conceptate. And that kind of leads, one of the biggest advantages we've probably seen in the last 20 years was last fall. We AI'd 45 2-year-olds and got 45 bred heifers in a 45-day window. So it was pretty apparent that we needed to keep doing what we were doing. I think conceptate is a valuable product to any producer. Not only is it extremely palatable, some people will say right off the bat they eat more. I'll tell you, your cows were probably deficient in what they were after. And it's a marriage. In my opinion, you need to be stuck to a system. I would say it's as high a quality a product as anything that money can buy. And if you get all the advantages of AmaFerm in a high quality product, it's a 2-for-1 bang for your buck.
Tennessee River Music was started in 1981 by my dad, Randy, and my mom, Kelly. Dad always had a dream of having Hereford cattle, and he grew up a sharecropper here on Lookout Mountain. And so when the time came around, he was able to purchase most of the land here that he sharecropped. And now the farm is about 3,500 acres. And we run about 600 head of Hereford and Angus cattle. Mom and Dad never dreamed that it would ever turn into that. They started with about 20 head and built a barn that would accommodate about 20 head. And their dreams kind of took off, and it's turned into a full-fledged seed stock operation.
So the purebred animals here at Tennessee River Music is 100% artificial insemination, one-shot AI, I should say. We run a pretty skeleton crew here, much like most ranchers in the U.S. Helps getting harder to find, but we'll synchronize and we breed everything one time. Breeding repeats is pretty tricky and labor-intensive for us, so really 2 weeks, within 2 weeks of the first AI date, we do turn out cleanup bulls. So when we turn out cleanup bulls, we ask them to be ready right then to go to work. We'll catch some of those short cycle females. They'll start breeding cattle 2 days after they've been in there, getting past 2 weeks. And that's really where we've seen a big role, because we ask a lot out of them. And we'll hit AI on the first service conception. We'll hit AI rates 65, 70%, and we really feel like the VitaFerms pay for that. If we can get more of those calves born, and their AI calves born in the first 20 days of the calving season, we've really hit a home run on that aspect. And the ET calves, DT recips, you know, they're on Concepte, they're run just like the purebred cattle, because obviously we asked a lot out of them. And I was running numbers there this morning before we started, and I looked at like the last 3-year average, the 3-year average before we were on VitaFerm, and we did 64%. You know, we'd have highs of 70s and lows of 40s or something. But then this last year, I did a cycle, and these cattle have been on it now for going on 2 years, a little over 2 years. And when I did the readings on that this time, we were up there like 78%, and our lowest was 62, and our highest was 91%. So I mean, you know, that's really in the ET system, man. If we can get that every time, if we owe our ET guys a little money, then we've done a really good job on our end, and feel like, you know, it's more of, I guess, an expense, but it's more of an investment because our return can be higher on those embryo calves, and that's really we felt made a big difference in the VitaFerm mineral program in that aspect.
I think where VitaFerm really comes into play for us is, you know, like I said, we have the show ring aspect, and we use those products there. But as I said before, when the cattle, when they get out of the show ring and they come back home and they're having to go to work, you know, Concepte really comes into play. It keeps, you know, open cattle, they're not very profitable for us. And so if we can get them, you know, bred as soon as possible, they calve, and these heifers out here are already cycling again, and so we can get those cattle bred back quicker, shorten our calving season, and like I said, at the end of the day, it's efficiency and profitability, and while still, you know, maintaining the well-being of the animal. You know, those minerals, I know that by having that out there, that cow, she's getting everything she needs to go to work for us and be profitable and efficient.
When you saw the cows here at McCurry Angus Ranch and Tennessee River Music, you noticed the body condition score, and those cows in great shape, and that just comes from the AmaFerm advantage and greater utilization of the products that they feed and rumen digestion from adding AmaFerm into their diets, working with folks like these that are progressive thinkers who utilize all of the items out there for them to maximize their herd success.
There's a lot of good products out there. We don't claim to be the king, but when you factor in AmaFerm, it gives VitaFerm product line a different dimension. It's really like buying two products in one. We do the vitamins and the minerals and trace minerals. We'll take a backseat to nobody on the quality of our products and the nutrient levels that we're bringing, the availability. But AmaFerm helps that animal utilize all those nutrients. When we talk about extra energy coming from the same amount of feed, when we talk about extra protein coming from the same amount of feed, why would you want to leave that on the table as a producer? This comes with our product line. So it just gives you that whole extra dimension just to help your animals operate more efficiently.
My name is Crystal Blinn, and I am the Director of Marketing for Biozyme. I've been with the company for just a little over 4 years. I think what's really unique about Biozyme is that our customers, when they're feeding any of our products, whether that's VitaFerm or Concepte or SureChamp, that they know that they're getting an extremely high quality product, that they have a whole team standing behind those products. So whether that's nutritionists or their area sales manager or in-office salespeople like Dennis Delaney and his team, they know that not only do they have an amazing product to put in the bunk, but they also have a team behind that product that can provide resources. The other thing that our customers know, and I think are very proud of when they're feeding our products, is not only are they going to see results, but they know that our company believes in the future of agriculture, supporting youth in agriculture, and making sure that we can help those producers achieve their goals. We really encourage you to take a moment and check out our website, VitaFerm.com, and to explore the resources that we offer and our full product lineup. As well, our website allows you to get in touch with both our sales staff very easily and also find a dealer in your area. By using our dealer locator, you can type in your zip code and see who your nearest VitaFerm dealer is, or in the case that there may not be somebody as close as you had hoped, that's your opportunity to get in touch with your area sales manager or our inside sales team so that we can make sure that we get product onto your farm.
We want to thank you for joining us today, and a special thanks to Biozyme Incorporated and all of our guests who made this program possible. To obtain more information on Concept Aid or to find the dealer nearest you, log on to VitaFerm.com to get started. For more information about us, visit our website, theamericanrancher.com, or find us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. For the entire American Rancher team, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.